J Dolls, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell. You guys, we're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so don't play with us, because we ain't never been one of them, okay? And if you ain't subscribed, it's free 99. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you still don't, you a hater. Take it with your mama, because why she raised you like that, period. So anyways, y'all, today, y'all, so if y'all don't know, I've been doing Vlogmas, and the way I'm doing Vlogmas is like untraditional way, okay, y'all? So I'm gonna post a video every day. It can be a vlog, it can be a sit down, it can be a story time, it can be whatever. So just make sure you check in every day until Christmas, which is December 25th, okay? And there's gonna be some Christmas videos, y'all, but mind you, we do Christmas for my goddaughter, so like we're gonna be doing like Christmas stuff with her. So anyways, y'all, so boom, today is actually a story time, y'all, and this story time is about my first time going on a speed date. Going on a speed date, and about the dates that I actually went on from the speed date. I think I could fit it all in one video. And y'all, let me just let you know that men that go to speed dating events are weird. I'm sorry to say it, but the word has been spoken, okay? It's different with women, right? Because us women, we like to kind of seek for love and we want to find a man. But with men, the only men that go to speed dating events is men that can't find women. Outside, don't the messenger. This is from my experience from going to the speed dating event, and it really made me realize why all these people are at the speed dating events, okay? Me and my friend, we decided we wanted to go for fun. We're like, oh, let's go for fun. We always both wanted to go do it, so let's go do it together. Because I've been wanting to do it too, and so she's been wanting to do it, so we thought, okay, let's do it together, period. So we found this speed dating event that was on Eventbrite. I said, okay, let's go there. Mind y'all, I'm from Minnesota, so your experience can be different. Like, if you actually are in maybe a more dominant, like, urban area or an area where there may be more diversity and stuff like that, like, your experience can be very different. Like, maybe it can be popping, it can be fun. But we kind of knew when we got into it, like, most likely there's not going to be any black men there. Most likely it's going to be mostly white men, let's be honest. And so, let's see what it's about, because we both really, like, don't really date white men. Like, we both been on a date with a white man here and there, you know what I mean? Like, I've been with a white man here and there, like, on a date. And she's been on a date with one, you know, but we ain't never been with one, like, in any matters, right? So, anyhow, so we're like, okay, let's just do this for fun. So, y'all, we get there, and we're late. This is the thing about me and her. We always be late all the time. But we looking good, okay? Like, we both dressed up. She told me she was wearing heels, so I was like, okay, I'll wear heels. Because I always be self-conscious of, like, should I wear heels or should I not? Because dudes be short. Nowadays, they don't even make tall men no more. Like, the men be midgets, like, for real, for real. So, me, y'all, I am 5'6", which is not that tall, but it's tall. It's, like, a little bit above average. There's a lot of guys that's not even my height, 5'6". There's, like, not a guys, like touching 5'7". So, like, when you got heels on, I'm, like, that adds me, like, extra 5 inches. So, now, I'm about almost 5'10", you know what I mean? So if you ain't really 5'10" and above, you gonna look like my son. But she was like, girl, I'm wearing heels, like, you should wear heels. So I'm like, okay, boom, I'm going to. Why would I make my outfit around a guy? So I'm like, okay, let's look good. We popping, period. So we did our makeup, we did our hair. I didn't take no pictures that night, but anyways, we was looking good, y'all. I had like a black leather skirt on, and I had a mock neck. It wasn't this, it was like a tank mock neck, and I had my trench like crop jacket on. And so anyways, y'all, we came up in there, right, not knowing that you pretty much gotta wait for everybody to get there for the event to start. But we right now are about 15 minutes late. So we're 15 minutes late. So my friend's like, oh, like, let's go to the bathroom, girl, like, because she peeps that it's at the bar. Like, she peeps that it's at the bar, and she already had like guessed that it was gonna be at the bar. She's like, oh my god, this is like awkward, like, let's go to the bathroom. So anyways, y'all, we go to the bathroom. She's like, let's go, let's leave. I'm like, girl, we not leaving. I just paid $40 for this. Highly do not recommend, y'all. They did invite me to go for free. Like, I actually could have went for free today, but I said no. That was a lie. So anyways, y'all, so what had happened was, I'm like, girl, we paid for this, let's have fun. Like, we here, let's get a drink. We need a drink. We too sober, let's get a drink, and everything gonna be everything. So y'all, we get a drink. we start looking around and we like really noticing like none of these guys are really like cute like that for real. And like we're kind of overdressed. Like we came up in there like the bad we are. You know, we are both like very over the top. Like y'all see me rusty on my vlogs, but like if I'm going on a date, we can go somewhere casual on a date. I'm gonna still look good. I'm gonna have my makeup down, I'm gonna have my hair down, I'm gonna have my outfit to T. So me and her are just extra like that. So we pop up in the room, everybody looking at us like, okay, y'all finally got there. But like we wasn't registering like that in the moment. So anyways, we got our drinks and then we start the speed dating. So y'all, this is how speed dating works, just in case you're wondering how speed dating works. So speed dating works, specifically at this event. I don't know if they all ran this way, but the women get to sit down at a table, at individual tables. Y'all, this was at a hotel. So like it was kind of in the lobby of a hotel, which is kind of strange because like people walking in to go checking in their hotel and stuff, and they see that you were on a speed date, but I didn't really care. So anyhow, you sit down and then the guys rotate and you only got a certain amount of time. I think the time might be like 5 minutes or 7 minutes. I don't know, something like that. So anyways, y'all, so the first guy, I gotta thank y'all, I have really bad memory. This was only literally probably 2.5 weeks ago. So the first guy that sat down with me was this guy, I'm gonna just call him Stoner. Okay, it was this guy Stoner. Like he was actually cool. Like we was just talking about, let me think about, because nothing really stood out about him, to be honest. Like we was just talking about his career, like what he does, which he had a good career. We were talking about how he likes stand-up comedy. I was telling him about my life, about me doing poetry. I go to open mics for that. Like we were just talking about cool stuff, and he was actually cool. Like I ride with the man. So I said, okay, him, I ride with him. He was like, you know, he kind of just chilling, like he just coming here for fun. I'm coming here for fun too. So like you can tell he wasn't really serious like that, but I didn't care because I'm just like, bro, you know, it is what it is. Like he looked like he was more Indian, and he was a little short. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, at least conversation-wise, we had a cool conversation. He was probably the least alarming one out of all of them. The only reason I call him Stoner is because I think he grows his own stuff, and like he was going to do a dispensary or something like that. So anyways, y'all, the next guy that comes, oh my God, the crazy thing is my friend is sitting right beside me. Like, they're mini tables. I'm here, my friend is here. So I already, the guy that I went on a second little speed date with, he had already went on a date with my friend. So I was like looking like, oh my gosh, this is going to be bad. Like when he gets to me, it's going to be bad because it's already bad. Like looking at their conversation, like, and I wasn't even in their conversation. So anyhow, he comes over and he's just like this. He's like, and like he's not looking at me, like he's nervous. But the thing about me, y'all, I can chat it up with anybody, and especially give me a margarita. You got one margarita, I got 2 margaritas in. Yeah, so you give me a margarita with tequila, anything with tequila, baby, is up. You better hope that I'm on my best behavior. You better hope I filtered my thoughts because baby, I just say whatever. So anyways, he comes up and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be a hard one. So he's like, hi. I'm like, hi, you know, da, da, da. And then he was like, oh, so he was kind of awkward. So I was like, oh, is this your first time here? Like, I was just like starting a conversation. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's my first time. Blase, blase. And I'm like, okay, so what do you like to do? Like, I had to keep asking him questions because he looks scared out of his body. I said, baby, you should have came here. This probably was, maybe you should have started on Hinge first. Because this right here ain't it. So anyways, y'all, he was just nervous, and I felt bad for him. I think he was like 27 or something. And if y'all don't know, I'm 28. I felt bad for him, so I was like, okay, let's just keep the conversation flowing and let me be nice, because I am a nice person. Like, I'm not one of them to just bring somebody down and they already down. So we just talking, whatever, cool, collected. Then he moves along. I'm like, I don't think that man will get no matches tonight. So the way it works, y'all, is you have these conversations with the people, and then when it's break time, you got a scoreboard, so you can write notes of what you think about the person. Like, oh, this person, I like this person. Oh, I didn't like this person, da-da. So you can remember at the end. So at the end, you can write on them or you can swipe left on them. So that's how the process works. So y'all, the third person I go on a date with is oh my gosh, the third one is the craziest one. The third one is the guy that literally talked about the scams. So we're gonna call him Scammer Guy. So Scammer Guy, literally, when he sat down, he was just asking me, everybody pretty much like, is this your first time here, blah blah blah, whatever. He was scammer guy was really tall and very skinny, like very, very lanky. And he was talking about he's identified 5 different scammers on dating apps. So he came here because he's tired of dating apps because he keeps getting scammed on dating apps. So I'm like, okay, I'm curious. Mind y'all, everybody I'm talking to, I'm just laughing because I'm not asking no serious stuff. Like, I'm not asking like, so what do you want to do in the next 5 years? Like, what are you looking for? I'm not even asking them nothing like that because I don't see nothing with these people. So I'm just laughing at them. I don't know if I'm laughing with them or at them at this point. So I'm like, oh my God. I was like, 5 different scams. Like, I need to hear this. I need to know what the 5 different scams are. So this man goes into talking about, this was so weird, y'all. His eyes was dilated. So I don't know if he was on something. Oh, on top of the liquor. I don't know what was up with this man, but he was weird. Okay, so he was like, oh, well, there's the scammer, the OnlyFans scammer. Like, they get you on the app, and then they try to get you to buy their OnlyFans. And then there's the scammer that, like, gets your number and sends you, you know what I mean, unclothed pictures, right? And then try to get you to then subscribe to their OnlyFans or get you to send them money. And then there's the scammer that will send you PORN. Y'all, this is what he telling me. Like, baby, we just met a minute ago. What did you talking about? Why is we talking about corn? Y'all know what I mean, because I just spelled it out. So he was talking about how the girls be sending corn or whatever, and it don't be them. Like, he would go take the corn, and then he would search it on Google's image search. And the NUDES, he will take them and he will image them on Google Image, and he finds out they're scammers. So then he'll take a screenshot of that, and then he'll send it back to the scammer. Sir, sir, you have too much time on your hands, and you scare me. You is scaring me, sir. So he said he'd do that. Then he would prank the girls back and say, oh, you know what I like? I like when people, I like the corn where people are banging chairs and stuff like that. Like, some weird, y'all, I'm trying to censor myself because I know I usually get weird activity. So he's sending girls PORN of people effing chairs to make them uncomfortable. Now you are psychotic. You are weird. Like, you are very weird. Okay? So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm just laughing with y'all. I'm like, oh, this is just interesting. And like, I am laughing, y'all. The one thing about me, I'm gonna laugh about everything. Like, I don't take nothing serious. And if I think you a joke, I might be laughing at you, and I'm not laughing with you. I'm like, where am I at and why am I here? Like, and I'm off the tequila, so I'm going to laugh because you're being crazy right now. So anyways, y'all, he was weird. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know I'm not swiping on this man. He is a psychopath. So then, y'all, the next man comes up. He's a Hispanic guy, and the Hispanic guy, I'm gonna call him smooth, like he was kind of cute for me, like cute to me, but he was like he was kind of older or whatever. Mind y'all, the range from this was 27 to like 38 or whatever. So he looked a little older, but I'm like, he kind of cute, he's short, he got like a body on him, like he built or whatever. Okay, cool. So we was talking, mind you, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, the first guy, the dispensary guy, Stoner, I told him I was moving to San Antonio. I don't know if I said that already. Now, Hispanic guy, I told him I'm moving to San Antonio. So we talking da-da-da. And he's like, oh, you're moving to San Antonio? Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you know, I want to be somewhere warm, blase, blase. And then he was like, oh, okay. Like, I used to be living in Dallas and blah, 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 blah. And I moved here for work. Now, y'all, what had threw me off? So I'm like, okay, what do you like to do? He's like, oh, I like to read books, stuff. So I said, okay, what type of books do you like to read? Because, you know, I like to read books too. So he's like, oh, I like to read like psychology books. I'm really into psychology and learning how to manipulate the mind. He used some forms of words of like that. Like manipulate the mind or something like that, y'all. And I said, manipulate the mind. Hold on, nigga. You ain't doing that over here, baby. You not playing no mind games with me. Like my aunt used to say, you better not be playing no mind games. Don't, baby. You take your psycho. So I'm like, he gives me, he know how to play games. Like, so I'm like, maybe it's a language barrier because maybe I need to shape him into the person I want him to be because he's kind of cute and he's Hispanic and he kind of got a cool personality, but manipulate the mind so he can learn how to manipulate the mind. That's what he literally said. So I'm like, maybe he means like he wants to learn about the mind, how it works, like, and maybe he don't know how to say that in English properly. So I'm gonna let you slide, but I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. So anyway, so that was smooth. Boom. So then the next guy, y'all, it was so many guys. So the next guy, y'all, it's actually kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of fun, and it's more fun like funny. Like if you're taking your life serious, like you really want to find a husband, that's not this. Speed dating is not that. I'm sorry to say, it's just not that. Like, if you want to have a kiki, want to have a drink, and just do something fun for the night and laugh at these niggas, that's what you go to speed dating for. Like, you don't go there to really meet a husband. I don't think I ever heard a story like, oh yeah, I went speed dating and I met my husband. I think I hear that more about Hinge than I do on speed dating or online dating than speed dating. So anyways, boom. The next guy, he was adorable. When he first came and talked to me, he asked me, what do I do for work? Like, he was like and I'm like, brother, loosen those clothes up. Loosen up. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm just kidding. So he's like, what do you do for work? And I told him what I do for work. He's like, oh, okay, I'm in the finance industry too. And he's talking about what he do for work. And then I'm like, okay, so what do you like outside of work? Like, what do you like to do? Because he was just so like, oh my God, finance. I love finance. Baby, I work in finance. That don't mean I don't give a flying. Okay? Like, I need to learn how to love finance so I can get my finances together. So anyways, y'all. So he's like, oh yeah, I love learning about finances. And like, I love, like, literally everything he like to do is about finances. I'm like, bro, I mean, like, what do you like to do, bro? Like, is there anything else? Or you just like finance? So he's like, oh yeah, like, I like to, like, learn about finances and budgeting. And then, like, I like to, what did he say? He said, oh, I like watching podcasts too. Because I told him, oh yeah, I like to watch podcasts and da-da-da. He's like, okay, like, what type of podcast? Like, what's your favorite podcast? And I'm like, oh, right now, my favorite podcast is, Let's Try Again. Is that what it's called? Let's Try Again? The B. Simone podcast, I think it is. So anyways, and I was like, oh, have you ever heard of it? He was like, oh no, I never heard of that. I was like, oh, do you like podcasts? He's like, yeah, I like podcasts. Like, I like financial podcasts. And I'm like, okay, bro, you boring, bro. You boring. Like, he was like, oh yeah, I own a home. Like, he's one of them people that's like, bro, is we gonna be like in dead silence when we hang out? Like, do we have anything in common? So then anyways, we was talking about like I'm a weight loss coach and stuff. He's like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm right now losing weight. Like, I've been working out a lot and everything. Like, I'm okay, cool. I like that about you. Then he had said that so we're gonna name him Finance. So Finance had said that he used to own a business. Then I got intrigued with Finance. So I said, ooh, I like a man that owned a business because we got some stuff we can talk about. So he told me about how he started this Yeezy business where he was reselling Yeezys. And I knew he was a little spicy white. Like, he don't act urban, but I knew he had a little spice in him. Something about him gave me, you've been around the block. Okay? Maybe not really, but you peeked it, or you seen it online. Like, that's what it's giving. So anyways, y'all, he had told me about how he started a Yeezy business during COVID. He was reselling Yeezys and like how business was thriving, and then after business kind of slowed down, and that's when he got a real corporate job. So we had some stuff in common. So I was like, okay, cool, I mess with you because I'm thinking I'm gonna match with him anyway because baby, we can even do business. Like, this ain't even gotta be that. But he was cool, so I was like, okay, whatever. But he boring, he cool. So then next, y'all, I think this might be in out of order, but I'm going to name him Locks. I'm going to name him Locks because I went on a date with Locks. I'm going to just name him Locks. So Locks, when I first met Locks, the only reason why I'm naming him Locks is because he donated all his hair to Love for Locks? Something like that, where you donate all your hair for cancer. So I'm going to call him Locks. So anyways, y'all, Locks, when I met him, it was like, the speed dating, he was talking a mile a minute. Like, I can't even tell you, I can't remember nothing he was talking about. Like, he was very nice the way he shook my hand and stuff when he first met me, so that kind of like made me feel good. And like how he like told me like, okay, well, it's nice meeting you, and like how he left the conversation. He was very polite. I could tell that he was a nice guy. But when he was talking, he was racing, and it was like his eyes was racing or something. And I'm like, you're giving me anxiety. Slow down, buddy. Hold your horses. I don't know what you talking about. Okay? I might got a little ADHD. I don't know. I cannot focus when you're talking like that. Okay? But I didn't know he had a dog. That's what we connected the most about. Right? He had a dog. He loved his dog so much. He loved his dog down. I said, me too. So we loved about talking about our dog. But I already knew after that day I wasn't going to match with him. Which is like, how did y'all go on a date? You gonna find out. So then, y'all, the last one. I had two other ones. There was one guy, I'm gonna call him Rock. He liked to climb rocks. He was a rock climber. And he liked to like climb mountains. Okay? And he was cool. Like, he was just too old for me. Like, I thought he was actually cool. He had a good job. We actually had, I think I actually had the most substantive conversation with him. And he was the most normal person there. Besides Stoner. I feel like Stoner and him were the most normal out of all of them. So Rock, I was like, I don't think you would like me, and I don't think I would like you, because I'm like more fun, and you're more like old, like, and not just age, but like how you live your life was like too mature for me, like, cause I'm mature, but you mature. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we would have fun together. Like, I ain't even gonna waste your time, cause he was good looking for an older guy. He was good looking, but I was just like, nah, I ain't even gonna waste your time, sir. Now, the last one, I'm gonna name him Driver. I'm gonna name him Driver. And the reason why I'm gonna name him Driver is because he drives the bus, and he loves the bus. Driver. When I met him, I was like, okay, he's very calm. I like his vibe to him. Like, he got a different swag to him, like, where he just chill, relax, but his voice, he kind of got a little flavor. He a little spicy white. I don't say spicy like hood white, but he like a little soulful. Like, you know, a soulful white man. Like, that's what he was giving. So I said, I'm intrigued. And he was like 6'3". You're 6'3". I'm intrigued. So I'm like, okay, Driver. Alright, and mind y'all, he's the last one. So I'm already probably drunk. I'm wondering if I'm already drunk, because I'm trying to, in my mind, trying to understand why the heck did I match with him. But anyways, y'all, the whole time I was talking to him, I kept looking at his outfit. I cannot remember anybody else's outfit besides Driver's. And that is a bad sign. Y'all, because Driver, he had like a vest on. He had some type of long sleeve. Then he had some pants. And then his pants was too short because they was high water. Then he kept sitting up with his legs crisscrossed and all applesauce and crooked. I was like, whoa there. This outfit got a lot of flavor. I like a person with a lot of style. I like people with their own unique style. I like when I see somebody, I'm like, I wouldn't wear that. But you can rock, and I love individuality. But him, I was like, what is going on? Because the vest didn't match with the top. And I feel like the pants was not even a solid, like a pants was like a different kind of solid color. I was just like, there's a lot going on right now. You would have been better off with just a basic tee. But it's alright. I'm not going to judge you for your outfit. I'm going to judge you as a person. So anyways, he started talking to me about the bus and how he had to deal with like addicts on the bus and like how he handles that and how we laughed about it, because I'm like, what bus you drive, because like back in the day when I was young, I took the bus, and you gotta watch out for these buses, whatever, it be in the hood, like, I'm like cracking jokes, bro, because that's how I am, bro. I'm gonna do that anyway, because that's how I am. So anyways, I'm just joking and laughing, we just laughing and joking, whatever. I'm like, alright, I like Driver, I like him. And he had told me he's a bus driver, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I was like, what is your age? Because he did look older to me. Like, how old are you? And he was like, oh, how old do you think I am? I was like, maybe 35, 36. He was like, oh, dang. Like, I've been flattered more than that. Like, the last time I got 28. That's a 28 lie. That's a 28 you going there. Because because you lie too much. You lie too, like, not you, but whoever told you that is a liar. You should go to the pits of HE double hockey sticks. I'm just kidding. They were just probably trying to be nice. But come on now, you know damn that man don't look 28. But you ate when you said that. You ate him up. So anyways, y'all, literally, he ends up telling me he's like 41. So I'm like, dang, you old. But I'm intrigued. Like, you give me a young spirit. I'm just doing shit, mind you. We just speed dating. I'm thinking even when I match with these people, we really not going on no dates. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking. So at the end, y'all, me and my friend, we rally up. At the end, it's time to go. You can either stay late or you can go. So at the end, me and my friend rally up. We go in the bathroom. We was like, girl, what did we just do? Like, we was just in there laughing, whatever. And then we meet another girl in the bathroom. And then she starts talking about, like, what did you think of the guys? Because she was doing the speed dating too. Mind you, we wasn't paying attention to a lot of the women because we were like face to face with multiple guys over and over and over again. So we didn't really interact with any of the women. So anyhow, y'all, we was all in the bathroom doing a rundown. We all kind of had similar stories. Like, the guys were just literally saying the same stuff to like a lot of us. So we were just laughing in there talking about who we want to match with, da 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 da. So then we also was picking who we want to match with. So y'all, I'm gonna have to make a separate story time about my date with Driver, because this is long. Anyways, y'all, we was talking about who we gonna match with stuff. So anyways, y'all, I ended up swiping on Driver, which is a 41-year-old bus driver. I ended up swiping on Locks on mistake. I did not want to swipe on Locks, and it hearted Locks. So I was like, okay, you know what? I think this is universe saying going on today with Locks. This might be Locks. That might be Locks that just texted me, which is crazy. And then I matched with Finance, because I'm like, oh, he might be able to teach me some things. And then I matched with what's his name? The Hispanic guy, Smooth, which was so dumb. I kept contemplating before. I said, I don't think I should match with him. I think this is a bad idea. Just do it. That's literally what happened. And then I matched with who else? Some other guy. There's one other guy I matched with that I can't remember. Oh, Stoner. I like Stoner. So anyways, so boom. By midnight, so you swipe on who you want. I swiped on 5 people, which is kind of dumb because I really didn't care about none of them really, like, for real, for real. So anyways, but it was just fun. So anyways, I swiped on these people, and then by midnight, they'll tell you who's matched with you, like who swiped right on you too. You're not gonna be able to see all of them. You only can see who swiped on you. So 4 of them swiped right on me. The only one that didn't swipe right on me was Smooth. And that's cool. And I think with Smooth, it was like he knew I was moving. Like, we talked a lot about my move, and he was kind of like, I don't know about it. So anyways, so I matched with Finance. I matched with Driver. I matched with Locks. And then I matched with Stoner. So out of all those people I matched with, so they give these people your email, and then they can email you to see if you want to go on a date. So the only ones that out of the 4 that actually email me, because I'm not emailing them, because you can email them too, but I'm just a girl. So 2 of them emailed me, and it was Driver and Locks. So y'all, I'm gonna just do a different story time about Driver specifically. I told y'all a little bit about Locks in one of my vlogs. So I don't really want to do a whole video on Locks, because let me know if y'all want a whole video on Locks. It's not nothing suspenseful. Now Driver was a psycho, so that's gonna be a whole nother story. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. All right, I'll see y'all next video. Bye.